and welcome to Pet Lovers Paradise. I'm your host Priya, welcoming you to Season 2 of Pet Lovers Paradise. Friends, last summer we began Pet Lovers Paradise with Maddie. This season we have a new host cat, Maya. Maya is 7 years old, a long-haired tabby, and kind of nervous to be here. Hopefully she'll get over that soon. She sort of had a shut-up-on here, as you can see. But it's alright. Viewers, please welcome our first guests of Pet Lovers Paradise Season 2, Suzanne and Ali Sigurdson, along with their puppy, Rusty Roo, or Mr. Romeo. Rusty is a 4-year-old long-haired Chihuahua, a very rare breed. This is Ali's first time on our show, and Suzanne is a regular. You probably remember her and Fiona from Season 1. Hi, how are you guys doing?
I'm very good. It's nice to be here.
Hey, thanks so much for coming, Suzanne.
Hello.
Hi, Ali. How are you today?
Good.
Great. So, Ali, tell us a little bit about Rusty.
Well, when we first got him, he had a Chihuahua, another Chihuahua with him in his cage, and they were just sitting there, and then my mom, she went to the shelter to find she was looking at the shelter, and she said, that's the one that I want. And then she went over and she came home, and then she said, I think we're ready to get a dog, and we talked about it for a little bit. And then she said, she brought us back to the shelter, and we picked him out, but they said that the owner will come back if the owner doesn't come back in 3 days, you can keep them. But while you're at it, you can keep them. But if they do come back in 3 days, you can't keep them. So then they called us, and then they said that the owners did not come back, and who wouldn't come back for their dog, and then we got to keep him, and he's just been around, and he just been with our cats because we have 2 other cats. And
Rusty is a long-haired Chihuahua, which is fairly unusual. And I mean, you can see when he puts his ears up.
What does that mean?
He's very cute.
When he puts his ears up?
He's just paying attention.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
It's very attentive.
Oh, he's a very sweet dog. I think one of the reasons my sister Priscilla liked him was that he's very calm for the most part. Yes, and right now he's giving me Romeo eyes. He sort of like squints at you and says,
is that like his I want to be loved
yes,
kind of look?
Exactly. Or you're doing something right. But he's a very sweet dog, and he's usually very good around animals. Right now he's visiting my other sister, who has Mr. Marty, a big Maine Coon. And the 2 of them, as I said, Rusty likes to bark and chase a little bit. I mean, he's a dog. And Mr. Marty doesn't want to have anything to do with it. So I was over there yesterday, sort of hanging out, and Mr. Marty came down the stairs, and I was on the couch with Rusty. And he saw Mr. Marty, so I just reached up and grabbed his collar, because he was being a little dog. He was just on the back of the couch. And Mr. Marty slunk through the living room into the kitchen, where he got his food. He didn't move. But I think part of the reason he didn't move was I had his hand on him. And then Mr. Marty slunk back upstairs. He came down a second time, and I wasn't aware of it. And all of a sudden I hear him barking like crazy and grab him just as he's about to exit the couch. So, and Mr. Marty's pretty old, so we try not to get him overexcited.
He's what, 16 years old or maybe more?
Yes, you remembered we had to talk with him about him before. And he's very easy care. When you need to clean him off, what do?
we put him in the sink, and we spray him with the spray hose because it's easier, because then you could get then you could just do it everywhere, but you don't want to get in the eyes. So my mom does this so you don't get it in his eyes, or sometimes she does whatever way. And then we put some soap on him, and he's very good about taking a bath. But we have you have to change our clothes after because he shakes, and then he gets soap and water all over us. So.
And I was told that this is not fur. He has actual hair. So they just use shampoo, regular people shampoo on him.
Oh, nice.
And conditioner.
So which brand do you use on him?
Sometimes we use the dog. We use anything that's around pretty much.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So you don't have to go to like a specialty store and pick up dog grooming shampoo or anything like that?
No.
Nice.
Yeah. And it's nice that it's so easy.
Mm-hmm. But do you guys ever take him to the professional groomers, like at PetSmart or Petco or anything?
One time we did take him to the pet store, and he got a groom. They were supposed to take him for a bath. They took him for a bath. They didn't clean out their ears, and then they didn't clean out her teeth, so we had to brush her teeth, clean out his ears, and all that stuff. But he did get a little cut and stuff because of his knots. He has knots. He gets knots all over his ears and stuff.
Wow. Yeah. And how do you solve that problem of the knots?
My mom, she takes scissors, and they either just stay there, and then we let them fall out by themselves. Or sometimes we just cut the tips of the hair.
That's nice.
Do you brush them at all?
We brush them with not a people brush because we don't like to brush them but sometimes we do because it's just for fun. And then, well, he's very good about brushing. He doesn't really like to, to get brushed, but he likes the feeling of when you pat him on the head because if you do a brush on his head, he'll still think it's like a hand moving.
Let's just put him down so we can get a picture of him standing.
Oh, that would be nice.
Okay. So you can see how tiny he is. Yes.
So how often do you have to brush his hair?
Well, when he takes the bath, we have to dry him off with a blow dryer, and then we have to brush him. Well, we only do it after baths or when he's going to a TV show because we brushed him this morning, and then we brushed him in the afternoon before we came here.
He really looks nice today. Looks like he got groomed or something.
Well, Allie was brushing his hair a little in the car.
Nice.
Brushed her hair, and then she brushed his hair. So I didn't think Allie was going to be able to come with us today, and it was just going to be me. But I got there, and they were home, which I hadn't expected. So I said, "Come on."